How we doing today, man? Today is Tuesday. We did not have any news, and yesterday was a bank holiday. So what could we expect? Well, if I go into my review here, I had a neutral bias pre-market, and we were pretty neutral. And my anticipation was to go higher. We did end up taking out this high because the SMT, I wanted to see us go higher. We did take this high and fail to go any higher. So in a sense, the bias was correct today. But what was my note here? My note was long bias till proven bearish. I'm not expecting crazy good PA given today after a bank holiday and a day before CPI. And I said I was correct with price action being choppy. Again, why did I anticipate choppy price action? Well, because of where we're at in the charts, right? If we go on the 4-hour charts, we are just holding this higher time frame 4-hour imbalance right here. So that's bearish. We also are just delivering from all-time highs, right? We had a 1,300 point move since the election. We've had a 1,300 point move. We don't have news today. Yesterday was a bank holiday, so there's no volatility in the markets before CPI. I think price will clear up after 8:30 tomorrow. At least that's what I'm hoping for, because I'm really trying to just take a trade, man. If I'm being honest, I want to take a trade. I want to take a good trade because, it's hard. This is the hard part with trading, is that I have a bad day on Friday. Even if I don't have a bad day, I have to come into today and want to trade and say, hey, there's nothing for me to do. There's no opportunities for me to take. What can I do about it? The answer is really nothing, man. That's where you're limited with trading, is that if the market doesn't provide you an opportunity, you can't trade. You can't make money. And that's where mistakes can get made trying to force stuff, right? If we jump onto this 1 minute here, if you're in here trying to get trades, we were in a 70-point range for the majority of this day. Now we're 87 points, but right here, 73-point range for the entire day. That is no bueno, right? No good. So this price action from 10:20, we had about 30 minutes, or we had 30 minutes of sideways price action in a 38-point range, and then the body has actually stayed in a 26-point range. So there's really no opportunities. Where I was able to identify that price was going to be a little bit weird off open was just the fact that this inverse fair value gap did not do anything. We had displacement after taking out this high, and we had an SMT with this high here. ES had taken out this high at the time. We get an inversion and didn't do anything. That was kind of my sign that we weren't going to go lower. We have these relative equal lows here. This trade actually ended up working all right. Again, it's not like a trade, but this inversion actually works. We end up sweeping this high, which is also sweeping this high here, all the way to the left right here. We sweep that high, and we're in the 4-hour imbalance. We end up breaking inverse right here, tap back into the inverse, run down to these relative equal lows right here. But then again, it was kind of weird because we then left this low here, and we came back down, made equal lows, came back down, and took them out now finally. And we finally took out these lows here. So price action was just tricky, and I locked my account pretty early. I locked my this account, and I just have my practice now. The other account that I had that I lost 1,000 on, it ended up having around like 300 of drawdown, and I ended up taking a trade on that account. I took a trade. I would pull up the executions, but I got rid of the account so it wouldn't rebill me. I just make sure to do it right after they get blown. But I took a trade on that account on the 1 minute. I think I took when this thing inversed, just because we only had a little bit of drawdown. I don't like managing two accounts. It just stresses me out, which is not an excuse to just blow the account. But I took a trade on this inversion. It ended up losing, and then at that point I only had like $100 left, and I just gambled it because it was $100, man. And when you have $100 drawdown, you really can't do much. I'm not really upset with it because on this account now, that's going to be my main focus, just because, again, you guys saw Friday's video. I'm not happy with what I did to get to this amount, but I'm not going to just, give it away and stop trying. So this is going to be the account that I put focus on. Hence why I locked this account pretty early, because I knew I wasn't going to take any trades, and I left the other account open. I was going to try and copy trade it, but then today I was just like, you know what, maybe if we find an all right setup, we can just go into a trade and try and capture something. And yeah, looking back, this is not a good trade ever. There's a reason why I locked my account, the account that actually has a balance. It's just because I knew, it's not going to be very good price today. So I'm not really happy with blowing that account, but I'm not really like upset. Like I'm not worried about it, because it was kind of my plan to just kind of throw a position on, trying to make some there, because it was really close to the drawdown. I think it had like less than 400, which might sound like a lot, but it really isn't a lot. If I'm risking 200 for a trade, that's like two trades. So yes, I could have probably tried to just wait and be more patient. But I also just don't really care to have two accounts going, because it will in turn kind of put more pressure on the single trade. When you get in a position, I'll be thinking about, oh, this is, two accounts rather than just one. Instead of just risking 200, I'd be risking, in a sense, 400. So I was fine taking that. I took the loss and then just YOLO'd the last little bit. Again, not the greatest thing ever, but happy that I locked the main account that actually is up, that I'm actually worried about trying to pass. Yeah, we did a good job with that. But that is what happened to my other account. Again, it's not very a very big deal for me. Oh no, okay, I didn't take the 1 minute. I think I took this 5-minute inverse on that account. So, is this the best ever trade? I took this 5-minute inverse whenever we hit this order block right here. When we came back down and traded to it, I took this. I got into the position there with 5 micros, and I end up losing when it closed back below somewhere. So probably on this one. So I lost about 150, 140. Or like maybe, I don't know. Maybe I took a stop at this low. Can't remember exactly. Yeah, I took a stop at this low right here. And at that point, the account, like I said, was almost gone. And we lost the rest. So, yeah, I'm not looking at anything the rest of the day, because just review-wise, how do you know not the trade? How did I know not the trade on the account that mattered to me? Look at this 5-minute, right? Look at this 5-minute overnight. Look at the 15-minute. This 15-minute is atrocious. If I was looking at this on a 1 minute, I would say this is horrible price action. Just like when I looked at the 1 minute here and saw this is horrible price action. It's just recognizing conditions. It's something I can do well, but I still struggle to just hold myself back and say, hey, I'm not going to trade. Again, today I did a good job on this account not trading it. But recognizing conditions is my biggest thing I'm trying to emphasize now, because this is a day where I could anticipate. I didn't want to come to the day and just say, I'm not trading at all, because you never know on certain days. But I had a notion in my head that I don't know why I said, I was trying to use a different word, but notion kind of came in my brain because of the journaling. I had we'll use notion. I had a notion in my head that today wasn't going to be good, an inclination that notion. Wow, okay. An inclination that price action wouldn't be good. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we're just chopping at all-time highs. We are in a range here, overnight range, London range. We are, again, all-time highs. We haven't displaced either direction. We haven't picked a side. And we are on no news day after a bank holiday before CPI tomorrow morning. So I anticipated price action to be bad, but I didn't really write off the day completely. I probably should have. I probably should have just locked both accounts right away. But we only locked the one, unfortunately. So, yeah, man, I mean, really, really disappointed not disappointed. I'm really frustrated that trading is so slow, man. It's like today, I did a good job of just locking my account and not taking a trade, but that's not fun, right? That's not fun for, the video. It's not fun to make a video and not have a trade to react to, or not react, but to go over and not really be able to say anything about the market. I don't have anything to say here, and it's not because you can't read. It's not because there's not a fair value gap anywhere, right? We had a fair value gap here. We have an order block here. Like there's things in price action, but none of them matter because the context isn't there for them. And that's the hardest thing with trading, is that context and narrative is the only thing that matters. And being able to avoid this day is going to save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in losses over the long run. And again, I'm glad that I was able to protect my one account, because this price action is horrible. But it's not fun. It's not nice whenever you have bad price action. It's not fun to sit there and say, you know what, I'm not going to take a trade, because it's just not fun, right? It's not fun to sit there and not take a trade because I want to place a position. I want to get into a trade. I want to make money. I want to get closer to passing my account. And those things can't happen if price action doesn't give me a trade. And it's frustrating because it's like it's such a slow process when I'm at the beginning, right? I have no funded capital right now. I'm working on that. Once I have funded capital, then every dollar I make is real money in a sense. We're closer to a payout. I don't have multiple accounts, right? So if I have one account and you make $200, you make $200. But if you have 5 accounts, that's $1,000. And I'm not where I want to be yet with my trading, and I used to, and I'm trying to remove the pressure to be where I want to be right away, because it's going to inherently take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take months to build up funded capital where I have a few accounts I can copy trade. It's going to take months before I might even, get a payout. It's going to take months before I can fund myself live capital, right? All these different things. It's going to take time, and it's so hard to sit back and say, hey, I'm willing to spend this time. I'm willing to spend this time and put myself on this journey and wait for my time, wait for my opportunity to be a trader, right? And it will only come quicker if I can do the right things. But every day that you don't trade, every day that you take a loss, it feels like one step away from your goal. And your goal isn't really a destination. Your goal isn't passing to funded, right? My goal is to make money long-term trading. So why am I so focused on the short-term passing my funded? Where's my funded account? How soon can I copy trade? Because really that doesn't matter. All that matters is getting better every single day and finding better trades and managing your trades well. Because I can have all the funding in the world, but if I can't trade, it's not going to do anything for me. And I can pass a funded all I want, but if I can't trade, I'm not going to get a payout. So I'm more focused. I've been focused on just trying to, where's my account? Am I passing this? Because I want to have an account passed, because I want to have 5 account passed, because I want to be able to copy trade, because I want to get payouts. And because I haven't done that, every single day that I don't get closer to that feels like a step back. And I have to rewire my brain to say, look, I might not get closer to my goal today, but I did exactly what a trader should do. Follow his rules, follow his risk management, follow his trading plan, not take a trade if he's not supposed to, take a trade if he's supposed to, execute the trade how he's supposed to, because the action of today, even if I make 500 on the eval, that doesn't matter. What matters is, did I hold my trade well? Was it a good setup? Was I in a good mental spot? Was it a good trade? All these different things will play into that 500, just like the account. It's up 1,500. Do I deserve that? No, absolutely not. I gambled that to get there. I bought 5 contracts and just let it go up and down, up or down, and I got lucky, right? So I've proven that making money on evaluation doesn't matter. It's about how you do it. I'm more happy about slow, steady progress and good results and good trading rather than just the sum. So if I know inherently that I don't care about my account balance, I only care about doing the right thing, why am I so worried about passing my funded account? Why wouldn't I be more worried about doing the right thing to pass it, taking good trades, knowing when not to trade, stepping away when you lose, being able to lose? Those things are going to get me to pass my funded accounts way quicker than focusing on passing my account. Getting into a trade because, it looks good, but then being scared out of it because I'm trying to pass my funded or I'm not trying to lose on my funded. And that's where I'm really struggling. That's where I really, really struggle with my trading. That's where my trading is taking the biggest stall. And that's where I need to get a lot better with my trading. It's just that final frontier of just let go of everything and just trade. And I know that, and everyone in the comments is going to say, that's not listening to me explain this, is going to say, just don't focus on money, don't focus on this. I understand that. I understand to not focus on the money. I understand to not focus on passing the account. I know these things, but these things happen subconsciously, and I have to rewire. You have to do an active consciousness to rewire. It's just like when someone gets addicted to nicotine or whatever. They know they shouldn't do it if they know that, or if they don't want to do it. They know they shouldn't smoke, or they know they shouldn't use the vape. But they wake up in the morning, and their first instinct is to, just like I know I shouldn't, try and pass an account, or try and focus on getting funded, or try this, that, the other. But as soon as I wake up in the morning, I see the charts, it's, oh my gosh, let me get in here, let me get in this, let's do this. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. It's a gut reaction that tells you I need to get into the market, or I need to do this, or I can't stop on this loss because I'm never going to find a winning trade again. And when I look at today's price, I haven't traded since Friday. It's Tuesday. That's 2 days of no trading this week. That's 2 days of trading over in the week and not trading. It's been 4 days. How am I going to get another trade? When am I going to get another trade? What if this week's not good? What if I lose tomorrow? What if I lose the next day? What if I lose the next day? It's just all this fear, all this subconscious fear that I put into myself and I put into the market. I put into my trading because I'm fearful. I'm afraid of making mistakes. I'm afraid of how long the process takes. I'm afraid of, having to learn to lose. I'm afraid of being wrong. I'm afraid of not knowing enough. I'm afraid of all these different things when in reality I know enough. I have enough knowledge of what I'm doing. I know what I should be looking for. I know what I want to see happen in price. I know that setups will find me. I know that if I just step away on a loss, I'll be fine. But these things, even though I can know these things, it still has to be practiced. I still have to practice them on game day. I have to show up and say, look, I know what I'm doing. This is my setup. This isn't my setup. This was my setup and it just didn't work. This was my setup and it worked. This is my take profit. This is how much I'm risking. I lost. I'm going to step away. I'm not in the right frame of mind. I'm going to come back tomorrow. We lost, but it doesn't matter because we did the right thing. We won, but it doesn't matter because we did the wrong thing. We won. We did the right thing. Cool. Tomorrow we do the same thing. And you just stack. It's just stacking days. Good day here. 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 Still down, but good day here. 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 Right? You just stack good days. Good, 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 right? It doesn't matter which way you're going as long as it's a good day. And you can always get better because I know what I'm looking for repeats. I know what I'm looking for works. I know what I'm doing works. I just have to make it work. I have to be able to sit here and do the right thing. I can't worry about anyone else because no one else is going to make me profitable. I can't worry about anything else. I can't worry about what the market's not giving me. And I can't force things. I have to just sit here and wait, right? If we go through last week of price action, where do we get good setups? Let's see. Let's ease our mind because I'm sitting here and I have, this is why I like these chart reviews. Now I can go that I put on of my, dang it, I hate this crap. This is why I like having these things, right? Because now I can go back and look. What did we see on Tuesday on the 1 minute? All right, we had price failed to go higher. Boom. Okay, we just sold off. I probably didn't get a trade here. Let's see days that we traded. Trade recap. Let's see days that we traded. Boom. Loss. Why do we lose here? Got close to take profit and lost. What was wrong with this trade? Boom. 2 losses on this day. But I stepped away. A win. A long win. Boom. We got in on this inversion. CISD. We held the trade. Closed full position. That's a good trade. Right? And I can look back and say, look, I've taken winning trades. I've won before. I know what I'm doing. I know how the market should work. All these different things. All right, let's see some good setups. Let's see some A+ setups. A, B+, B+ setup. Hit the equal highs, reversed. And let's see, A setup right here. Scale 3 micros, boom. What do we have going on here? This is not the one. But I like having this back so I can look and say, look, what were my trades? How did I take these trades? What happened on these trades? And I can see, okay, this is a winner. This is a winner. This is a loss. What happened here? Okay, what happened here? This one lost. That was a gamble, I'm pretty sure. A winner. So we had this 5-minute inversion. We took it to this high. I mean, we have these good trades marked out. And I like to look back. I'm going to need to look back because a lot of times I can convince myself that I have no idea what I'm doing, that's never going to work, that's never working, and that it's taking forever. But I just have to relax, man. I just have to relax and say, look, one good setup a day is all I need. If it fails or if it works, it doesn't matter. If I take one good setup a day, it cannot fail. And I have to trust that, man, and it's so hard to do. And it's so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because I just want to be there. I just want to be making money trading. I just want to, whatever. I want to be like that, but I'm not like that right now. And that's fine. It's coming. It's going to be there. And yeah, man, I could talk in circles about this all day because it's almost all I think about. And, that's not really a good thing, but I have to just accept the fact that I don't need more, technical analysis skills or new concepts. I just have to take what I have and I have to implement it, and I just need to keep getting live experience in the markets and keep trusting myself and just build discipline, build confidence in myself, build confidence in my discipline. And everything will work out fine. So don't have too much more to say. I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but that's for me to figure out. We have another quarter going in the jar because we passed 2,250 subscribers. Again, every 250 subscribers. If you're new, we put a quarter into the jar. Our goal is 100,000 subscribers. So we are getting a quarter in here. This is the first quarter we put in a while. And we have a... Yeah, let's get a nice quarter right here. I like this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 8 quarters so far. We're adding our 9th quarter, which is unbelievable. And we have the... Gosh. We have the Blue Ridge Parkway, North Carolina quarter 2015. The Blue Ridge. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's going into the jar. That's number 9. I appreciate all you guys that have been subscribing. We have 9 quarters in the jar now. Yeah, we're close to 10 quarters, which means that we're 25% of the way. We'll be 25% of the way to 10,000 subscribers, which is my goal, right? I said 100K, but 10K is the goal I have up on my wall. And wow, I can't even believe that we got 1,000. So the fact that we're at this now is crazy. And yeah, we've been growing a lot. I think we got like 100 subscribers since Friday, which is unbelievable. So again, I appreciate everyone that watches these videos. I cannot state that enough. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we have a fun day to go over, because you know it's been a lot of not fun recently. So I'll see you guys. Hope you guys had a good day and do something fun. Peace.